Good day, everyone. You welcome to Bosol TV. I'm Akambi RO, a civic education teacher. Today, we are looking at our topic, responsible parenthood. This particular topic is meant for senior secondary school category 2, that is SS2 class. Now, when we talk about responsible parenthood, what does it mean? Responsible parenthood can be defined as the fulfillment of parental responsibility to the children, like providing of shelter, provision of basic needs, provision of food, access of formal education, and so on. As an individual that are ready for marriage, we should be prepared to face a lot of responsibility in order to be a responsible parent to our children. And once we are given birth to a child, we should realize that we have a lot of responsibility hanging on us. And for us to be able to fulfill the parental role, it is expected of us to put the necessary things, that is the basic needs of life, in place for our children to enjoy. Now, this will lead me to the factors that lead to the success of responsible parenthood. Remember, the last lesson, we discussed about the pattern of parenting, that is parenting styles or parenting patterns. Under that, we look at 4 parenting styles, in which I mentioned that we have authoritarian, parenthood, authoritative, permissive, and uninvolved parenting. Now, we are looking at those factors that brings about a good, responsible parenthood. Number 1 factor that we need to consider is what we call family size. The second one is emotional maturity. Third one, child spacing, and the fourth one is readiness advantage. We have a lot of factors that leads to the success of responsible parenthood, but I just want to lay emphasis on 4 which I've mentioned. Now let's look at those ones I've mentioned one after the other. I will start from family size. Both parents should decide on the number of children to have in the family. This decision should be weighed considering the available resources in the family. Professional and career plans is also involved. Then the standard of living they desire to have is also part of the factors that leads to the success of responsible parenthood. While preparing to have a family, we need to consider all this. We need to consider the number of children we want to have in our family, the type of family we want to have, and our own profession should be also considered as an individual. So we need to put all these things in place so as to ensure a good parenthood. Number 2, emotional maturity. For an individual that is going into marriage, they must be aware that it's not only money that is involved in marriage. Emotional maturity is also involved. Young people thinking of going into marriage should consider not only the physical maturity, but emotional maturity is also needed in being responsible parents. Besides, the health of the mother should be seriously considered before having the pregnancy. So both the man and the woman must mature emotionally. They should be the type that should be able to handle the situations in their family without any advice from any other source. Number 3 is child spacing. Remember, I said number 1 factors that leads to the success of responsible parenthood is family size, while number 2 is emotional maturity, and number 3, child spacing. Responsible parenthood entails proper spacing of the children. If truly the mother and the father want to enjoy themselves, they should put this in place. Not that they will be given birth to child every year. No, that will not allow them to enjoy themselves. There should be a child spacing. This helps in protecting the health of the mother and allow the parents to give adequate love, attention, and affection the child needs. If we space the way we give birth to our children, I think we ourselves will be able to enjoy ourselves and be able to take good care of those ones we have on ground. Then the last one, under the factors that leads to the success of responsible parenthood, is readiness advantage. For us to become a parent, we need to count the costs. We need to prepare ourselves and make ourselves ready for the responsibility ahead of us. By being patient to marry properly, parents will have enough time to acquire all that is needed to build a solid home and take care of their children. Such include good education, good employment, psychological maturity, and so on. So these are the 4 factors that lead to the success of responsible parenthood. Number 1, I said family size. Number 2, I said emotional maturity. Number 3, child spacing. And number 4, readiness advantage. This will lead me to the importance of responsible parenthood. Importance of responsible parenthood. What are the importance or the benefits of being a responsible parent? Number 1, it will help in raising responsible citizens. Once we have a responsible father and mother, I think the child or the children that will come out of such a family will be a responsible one as well. And once we have a responsible children, our nation will be all right. Our nation will be okay. We'll have a responsible citizens. Number 2, it will reduce the poverty level in our country. Once we have a fully engaged parent, mothers and father that are having their own what? Their own job, the level of poverty will reduce in Nigeria. Also, it brings about healthy nation. It brings about healthy nation in the sense that they will be able to cater for the needs of their children. It also helps in reducing the crime rates if the parents are always there to make necessary provision for their children. I think the children, they will not involve in crime. They will not engage in ungodly acts and so on. Then another thing is that it boosts good image at home and abroad. Children from good home will represent his nation within and outside. They will represent the nation very well. Then children raised by responsible parents are the assets of the family and the nation. I believe you've enjoyed today's class. Don't forget, always remember to subscribe to our page. See you next class. Bye.